41st President George H.W. Bush took his final journey on Thursday in the state that launched his political career and where he is now finally laid to rest. Viewers Kane Farabaugh reports on how those in the state of Texas participated in the final ceremonies to honor and remember their former commander-in-chief and war hero.
To Donna Platt, whose Houston home is not far from his, President George H.W. Bush was more than just a president.
Very nice. We would run into him, and not just me, all the neighbors. In the bank or in the grocery store. He'd like to go to the grocery store, and it was just like saying hi to another neighbor.
The final return of the 41st President of the United States to West Texas, which he represented in Congress in the 1960s, and the place he called home over the last 3 decades, was a bittersweet and bipartisan occasion.
I feel like it was a historical event. He was the President of the United States, and it was an honor to take part of this moment.
Even though Sylvia Epperson says she did not vote for Bush, she still waited nearly 2 hours to board a shuttle bus that carried her to St. Martin's Episcopal Church, where she and thousands more paid their final respects.
Only 45 men have been the President of the United States thus far. They are charged with a tremendous task. It is something that should not be taken lightly, and I don't think President George H.W. Bush took it lightly.
A great leader. President Bush was and is a member of the VFW, and we honor all our brothers and sisters who are veterans.
Carl Dry, a local commander of the Veterans of Foreign Wars post in the town of Navasota, was among thousands who braved the wet and soggy weather to bid a personal farewell to the former commander-in-chief of the U.S. military.
Once in a lifetime event as far as I'm concerned.
The journey of Bush's flag-draped coffin through Navasota by train is a rare event, the first such trip in almost 50 years. It attracted large crowds along the railroad tracks.
Since this is such a great event for our little town, we felt honored and obligated to come and pay our respects to him and his family.
This great event was also the reason 11-year-old Layla Johnson skipped school in Denton, Texas, and traveled to Navasota with her family to be an eyewitness to history, which left her with mixed emotions.
It's kind of sad because people honor him with great respect, and he gave us back that respect by working for us.
President Bush now joins his wife Barbara and their daughter Robin on the grounds of the President George H.W. Bush Library and Museum in College Station, Texas, his final resting place. Kane Farabaugh, VOA News, Navasota, Texas.